Welcome back, guys. Unfortunately, the brake lines did not come in today. I guess there was some delay with shipping. But the cool part is, a buddy of mine actually showed up and actually gave me these brackets. Why are these brackets so special? Realistically, unless you have a 1990 to 1993 Honda Accord and you need new sway bar bushings and bracket, they would be super important. But one thing I did notice, part of the problem I was having, which is part of the reason why I haven't really done the conversion yet, is I was needing the subframe for the manual steering. Basically, because this bushing and bracket is much smaller. So I was kind of eyeballing his bracket. So this is the bracket from the power steering rack. And as you see in size, they're pretty different. As you see, you can't just slip that over. You're going to have a lot of play. Look at this. It pretty much fits on there perfectly. And the best part is, on most of the other videos I've seen, they normally have to cut the tops off. So with this bracket, if you look, the holes line up perfectly. And the best part is, this is a much stiffer bracket than what you would get from the factory. And the best part is, it's from Energy Suspension, so you can go order one right now and it comes with the grease. It may come with an extra bushing, but if you're not going to install it on a 1990 or a 1993 Honda Accord, this would be a great alternative solution for today.
Alright guys, upon installing the manual rack onto the steering column, we realized that the connection point to this guy, the threads on it are very short, and the splines on this are a little bit longer. So what I had to do is shave it down just enough to hopefully maybe it'll clear. Now I'm not too sure if I'm going to have to shave more off or not. So this is the first cut the whole way through, and we're going to see if that actually takes care of the problem. But other than that, everything else seems to be fine. We also might have to make a spacer to keep this guy up, or get creative and make something else to kind of cover up that, still keep it pretty. That's all. So that's the current update we have for it. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. Alright guys, so far, like I said, we've already cut this, shaved it down some, but we're gonna have to cut out just a little bit more because I need to shorten the distance between this guy and the inside. Shorten it up a little bit more so that way the whole thing can slide on down and the whole screw can actually fit into the groove onto the steering rack.
Fire away, man. You good, man? Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, hey guys, we're pretty much done with this conversion here. We did get a couple of snags here. I mean, the biggest snag we had was the steering column U-joint. Unfortunately, we did have to grind a little bit off to actually get that to slide on there, but realistically, this is pretty much an easy win. I mean, we're still able to retain the original subframe here from a power steering subframe, and the biggest win is actually using the bracket. The bracket from the 1990 to 1993 Honda Accord front sway bar, basically the body bracket, it actually works on the steering rack here. I'm actually a little surprised, and the best part is it works just fine. There's no movement, no binding, there's no issues at all. Really, the only cosmetic thing that may bother me a little bit is this dust boot cover, but once I figure a solution here, it looks like I might just need a couple of spacers here to get that up there. But realistically, this is a pretty easy swap here, guys. It's cheap, it's available. Unfortunately, the Honda bracket for the steering rack for the manuals is just not available anymore, so this is probably going to be your best option, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here, so I'll see you guys in the next one.